A new week means another episode of Free Play. In episode 79, I put Kate and Matt's knowledge of backward video game music to the test. We chat about how much Kate loves to play the Switch while camping, and Matt shames Kate and me into joining his Red Dead Redemption 2 online posse. All that and more this week on the Free Play Podcast.
You are listening to the Free Play Podcast with Bubba Stallcup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network.
What's up, nerds? My name is Bubba Stallcup, and you are listening to the Free Play Podcast, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network. And join with me, as always, are my co-hosts and a few of the co-founders here at Love Thy Nerd, Matt Warmbier.
Woody Woo, hello. Let's try.
Woody Woo.
I don't know. What up? Sorry, what up?
And Kate Katawaki.
Hello.
Matt, I was
gross.
hoping... No, Kate's fine. She's wearing a ramen shirt, which just kind of like... You can't say you to that. If you don't like ramen, this is the wrong podcast for you.
Ben.
Beat it.
Yeah. As I like to say, if you don't like ramen, you're going to hate heaven. So, but hey, no, seriously, Matt, I thought that you had a perfect opportunity to sing again this week during the intro. Did you hear Shaka Khan? Did you hear her do the national anthem at the NBA All-Star game?
I missed it.
I was thinking about Nickelback Photograph, though. He could have sang it there.
Also
it's
that,
about the
yes.
same, yeah. It's about the same.
Yeah. Also that. So last year, what was it? It was Fergie that had just that terrible rendition of the national anthem. Do you guys remember that?
No,
I do, yes.
I erased it from my memory.
Good job.
Well, it comes back real quick when you hear Shaka Khan. So whenever you get a chance, just go and listen to that. And Matt, you had the opportunity, you blew it.
Well, I thought I was too loud last week, so I didn't do it.
Well, usually, yeah, but that's
Singing
why we have
is an
Clausen.
exception. Be as loud
Singing is
as
an exception. So, sorry, didn't.
You missed.
Trying
you
to work
missed
it out. Yeah.
Hey, Kate, you just got back from Death Valley.
I did.
Tell us about that.
It was great, and I was 100% sure I packed correctly for every weather type. Well, I didn't.
But
I didn't. So I was freezing the first night. How is that even possible, considering everything I brought? I don't know. But I look like a fool out in the desert. So
Looking like a fool.
I look like a fool, and I heard an owl.
it's a good thing it was
that-
just you and Steven.
Well, for the most part. I mean, the first night we camped at this place called Alabama Hills, and this owl would not shut up. It was seriously...
Oh, that's what the hootie hoo is for. It came to me.
Hootie hoo.
I was about to lose my mind. It felt like it was just too much. Like, at some point, it just needed to stop, and I don't think it realized that. But
Yeah, did you ask it nicely? Hey, would you mind? Trying to
no,
sleep
there's
here.
no nice way to say it. But the
Was
second
it like...
night,
Did you guys ever watch
What?
Woody Woodpecker, the movie Woody Woodpecker?
Oh, Woody?
No.
No, not the
The live
movie.
action?
The cartoons. No.
live action, no.
Yeah. It was before live action was cool. They were doing it way before Disney. But
No.
Oh.
Woody will not shut up outside of a campground because Woody Woodpecker.
Well, then,
And
yes,
I was going
that.
to ask if you did it like they did it in the movie, but you can't. You're gonna have to watch the movie
No,
and then get back to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But the
You have an assignment for this week.
Okay.
Go watch
Well,
Woody
I have
Woodpecker.
2 now.
the next
it's a
night
lot,
we camped at this like way out there in the boonies where you don't see any other human beings, and it's a beautiful thing. We camped at this mine, right? And I was all pumped about it because it just felt very Red Dead to me. This mine.
Here we go.
So we camped there, and I noticed this like little trail like going off to the side that if you didn't really look closely, you could easily miss it. And I was like, there's something here for me. So I followed it.
Okay.
So I
Like
followed
it's
it.
coming to get you?
No, like
She
it
needed to
was.
see.
I was drawn to it. and
Oh, okay,
I was
okay,
very
got it,
drawn to
got it,
this,
got it.
and I don't usually like hiking and stuff, especially if it's uphill, because I get winded, and then when I get winded, I get mad. So
That's
but I
just
did-
a
Called
fact right there.
exercise. Got it.
Yeah.
I walked up this weird little path that was totally like made by humans, not animals, and it led me straight to a mine in the middle of the mountain that you couldn't see from any other angle, and it was completely open to walk in.
Did you go in? A little bit.
I started to go in, and Steven said, "Stop! Don't go in there because the air is probably bad, and it's also a lead mine." But
How does he know so much about this?
Because
He works with water.
he does confined space training for work about bad air and all that, and I thought, well,
What if you just held your breath for a couple seconds, just like walked in a little bit?
I did go in a tiny bit, like 4 steps in,
Okay.
and I don't know. There was clearly an animal was sleeping there, like there was poop
Okay,
in
then
like
probably,
a little nest. and
yeah,
I'm like,
probably
"You're
wise
just
to go in then. Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah, I
know.
wouldn't worry
Something
about
was
it.
calling me from in there. I swear to you, something.
What did
was
it sound like?
calling
Did it
me.
have an accent?
No, it wasn't a voice. It was just like a pull, like walk deeper into the mine. I don't know.
You just need some faith,
Yeah, you just need some
Kate.
faith.
And I
Have
was like,
faith
"Just
and
what?"
walk deeper into this mine, this lead mine. I didn't. I resisted the urge, but it was just really interesting to see it there. I
How
don't know. I just wanted to know what was in it. Probably
how
nothing.
many Red Dead quotes did you say while you were there?
I didn't say a lot of direct quotes, but I said to Steven,
Okay.
remember in the game when like this happened and
Did he
stuff?"
remember?
Yeah, he remembered.
Okay, good.
And we looked down the side of this campsite, and there was this, like a pretty steep hill, and it was covered in cans, like ration cans. And clearly these dudes who worked at this mine threw all their trash off the one side, pile hundreds of cans, and then it looked like when the mine was all done being used, they shot up all the stuff.
Well, as you do. Yeah, makes sense.
It was so
like
funny to
with
me.
pistols, though. That's what you're talking about.
I
They didn't like.
what?
No, they weren't like addicts.
No, yeah, you're right. They shot
Yeah,
them up with
just for
with
clarification's
guns
sake.
of various ammunitions, and dumped all their stuff down in the ravine. So it was just interesting to see how people did that. Why they did
Yeah.
that, I don't know. Well, I guess I do know. How are you going to take the trash out if you're out in there?
Usually get a kid to do it.
It's just way out there in the boonies. Just bury it. I don't know. But there were these hundreds of cans sitting there. May have discovered
okay.
a grave. I might have found a grave, but it wasn't marked, so I don't know. It was also seemed like you'd have to dig through a lot of rock to bury somebody there, so maybe not.
You would, yeah, absolutely would.
But in my mind, it was a grave.
Okay. So there's a lot of conjecture involved.
There's a lot of conjecture. What else could it have been, though? It was a perfect, stack of rocks with a marker in it, but it wasn't a cross.
Ooh.
What was it?
Steven said it was a snake nest, and I said, I don't know.
Oh,
Why would
yeah.
you
Now
mark
it's
it?
definitely
Well,
a snake nest.
Well, they marked so you stay away from it. Like, no, this is your warning.
I don't know. I think
bite
I was
ya.
really hoping it was a human. I don't know why.
Did
That's
you
just what I
try
was hoping.
moving any rocks around or just
No.
peek?
I picked up the piece of wood in it and pounded it on the ground and made a bunch of noise. So
I hope.
Dude, you're gonna wake the dead.
so the
I
snakes
hope
will
when I
come
die.
out.
Well, I hope when I die, you come over and knock my tombstone over.
Yeah, I'll visit you.
Just
yeah.
We're
Wake me up.
gonna bring a tombstone, like pizza, and then we're gonna set it by your tombstone. And Kate and I will watch Tombstone.
I want pepperoni
Yeah,
sausage.
Pepperoni and
Oh,
sausage.
yeah, and if one of you cosplays Tombstone from Spider-Man,
No. I will cosplay as Doc
Just
Holliday,
do
the
your
outlaw
best.
who participated in Tombstone.
I'll
That's what I will
accept that as
cosplay.
well. But Bubba has to be Tombstone from Spider-Man.
Okay, he'll be that.
Hey, come on, you mooks.
I can guarantee the pizza at best. I can't guarantee it's gonna be pepperoni and sausage. It's whatever
No, I
they
don't
have
care.
in stock at the
That's
local.
just from the
thought that
commercial.
counts. It's-
That was from the commercial, so you do whatever you want.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best.
Some other highlights
Okay.
from my trip. I visited the lowest elevation in the Western Hemisphere at Badwater Basin, Death Valley,
Uh-huh.
which reminds me that I wrote down some special things for you guys.
What was the elevation? Don't leave me hanging
Oh,
here.
sorry. 282
For all the
feet.
elevation nerds out there.
282 feet below sea level. Negative
Okay.
282.
So Celsius. Got it.
Exactly.
Below zero, yeah.
So I noticed some really interestingly named things while out there in the desert that I thought you might like because they sound like they could be from a game of some sort. So I'm just going to read them for
Would it
you.
be Red Dead?
It could be Red Dead. It could be any game you
Okay.
choose. I
Go
don't
ahead,
want to
yeah. Do
put
whatever you
that
want.
in a box for the listener.
Okay. I'm ready.
Number 1, Jawbone Station.
Oh, love it.
You like it? Number 2, Stovepipe Wells.
You know, at that point, there's run out of names.
Number 3,
What do you call this
Quackenbush
place?
Mine.
Stone Pipe Quackenbush.
Quackenbush Mine.
Quackenbush?
There was a quack in that bush. Here it
Yeah.
is. Quackenbush.
Then Badwater Basin has a ring to it.
Yeah.
And,
That makes
That
more
one's dope.
sense.
I like
yeah.
that one.
That one makes
New
sense.
band name, I call it.
Crankshaft Junction.
Got him right in the crankshaft
Yeah.
junction.
Right in the junction.
Yeah, and then the last one I wrote for you is the Funeral Mountains.
Oh,
Where the
that's
proposed body was.
that's my metal band right there.
The possible body was not there. but- Yeah.
We should, Matt, I promise to bury you there.
In the Funeral Mountains.
Funeral Mountains.
Right next
nice.
to Crankshaft Junction.
Yep,
No, yes, I'll bury you there. Yeah.
it's good. I also bought a book that
Okay.
has all wanted posters of the Old West and says how much the bounty was, literally everything. It's the
Who's the
coolest book
most?
ever. Somebody was in here.
Well, wait for it. Should have dog-eared
Sorry.
this one, yeah.
Yeah. For
I barely
two
have.
coon skins.
Stop! I barely started. There's an $18,000 one.
What do you do?
There's it was a
18
series of
grand.
3 brothers. Also, the Pinkertons were real. Pinkerton Detective Agency, if you didn't know, from Red Dead is a real thing.
They are trying to sue. Did we talk about this already? They because
trying to
they look like they're in poor light. The Pinkertons, so they're trying to sue Red Dead. What are they? Line?
Rockstar.
Yeah, I almost said Roxley. I knew that wasn't right though.
Roxley's star.
Yeah, Roxley Star.
Yeah.
Go on.
Good looking at that.
Who cares?
I don't know.
You want them to look bad?
I mean, did you do the things? Pinkertons? Yes, you did the things. Just leave it alone. Then the other book I got is called Gunfighters, A Chronicle of Dangerous Men and Violent Death. So I'm really excited to read it.
Kate,
Love
are
a
you going
light
to become a
reading.
cowgirl?
No, this is just my historical
asking
period
you a
I'm interested
question.
in right now.
Are you going to become a cowgirl?
I don't
Should have
know.
been
I'm
a
not-
cowgirl.
I'm not good with horses, so I think you have to be good with
Not
horses.
yet, you're
I was
not.
thinking of
Cowgirl.
I was thinking more of the Kid Rock song.
Cowgirl, baby.
Well,
Well, I want to just encourage you on this journey you're pursuing here. Not in on getting shot with your 6-shooter. I don't have a horse to steal, so good luck.
Well,
do you
horse-
own a pair of boots?
Yes, I do.
All right, you're
Okay.
already there.
Different,
You're
all
there.
Wearing
different
'em.
types of boots. Am I wearing them? No, I'm wearing Vans.
That's
That's
close.
about the
Those are
same
like
thing, yeah.
California cowboy boots.
Cowgirl.
No, I don't know.
Cow they
cow
boots.
Sorry, cow
Cow
lady.
day boots. Anyways, it was a good trip. It was really nice to get out and go way out in the boonies. Death Valley is cool because it's like there's nothing to see but everything to see at the same time. And
I don't know what you can say about that.
there's nothing
Yeah.
to. It's just desert, but
indeed.
But it's just like desert, but here I don't know. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's like the call of the desert, like when they make you think there's water there, but there's none. It's just like a reflection.
Some mirage.
So this is-
It's a mirage.
Is this one of those things that Steven works with water so much that when he is not on the clock, he has to be as far away from water as possible?
No, it's just we just wanted to visit Death Valley again. You could go there
that's a
forever
yes.
and not see everything. So we saw like that. It's called the racetrack where the rocks move on the ground by themselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it's frozen water underneath, and then it turns into something else, and then it's wind.
Yep.
Sounds
Just
made
Google.
up.
Just Google
I know
it.
what you're talking about. I've watched some shows about it.
Yeah, just Google it.
Oh, I'm gonna write it down. I got a podcast, but I'm gonna. What is
Oh,
it called?
The racetrack or the Devil's Racetrack or Racetrack Playa.
Wow.
There's a lot of devil names there.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know that.
I'm just gonna put Death Valley.
Yeah, just
Devil
put-
dog. I think it's a hot dog.
Just put Death Valley rocks, special rocks or something.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna Google hot dog and see what happens.
Red hot.
Death Valley Racetrack.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is. It's crazy.
Well, I'll be
yeah.
the judge of that.
You
So look it
will
up,
have to be.
and I'm just really excited to read my new books because I'm excited to learn things. My brain is woke because I've been in school, and now I'm
Yeah,
ready
stay
to learn
woke,
all
bro.
the things. So this
Man.
this is
Not sure you used
my
that
thing
right
now.
sentence.
I'm learning about this history. When I played Assassin's Creed 3, I got super into 1700s American history, and that was my favorite time period. And now this is my new favorite time period because everything is exactly as wild as you would think it is.
You need to
Well,
start
it
watching some
wasn't-
John Wayne movies.
Never heard of her.
It's Chong Wing.
John.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
John Wayne tonight. Hey, Bubba, you have a game for us? I'm
Yeah.
ready for it.
I do have a game, and
Let's
before we get
play
too
a
far,
game.
like Kate's gonna post some of the pictures of the bounties, her favorite bounties, on our free play Twitter at
All right,
Free Play
Better write that down.
Podcast.
I will do that. I wasn't planning on it, but I will.
Yeah, she didn't know, but now she does. Hey, I have a game that I want to play, and I am very excited. I don't know how this is gonna go. I hope it goes well. I
hope I
also
win.
hope it goes terrible.
I want to win.
I think
I can't
you
wait.
guys are going to be collective losers, and I'm
Dang
okay
it.
with that. But
Kate, you wanna team
I want
up?
to tell you, I mean, it doesn't quite work like that. There is no prize. There is no prize now. Maybe for whomever the winner is, I'll figure out a prize. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I didn't think that far. I got so caught up in the
we're
actual game.
competing for nothing.
See, this is why we need an assistant to do our stuff like this, you know?
I got as far as I did,
Okay.
and
Okay, let's
this is
play.
as far as I got.
Let's
I'm
play
ready.
it.
So what we're going to be, I got so far that I don't even have a name for it.
Just make it up.
It just, I'll tell you what it is, and then maybe the community or whomever's listening can help us come up with an idea for this. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be playing a series of 15-second clips for you guys of video game music. And I want you guys to tell me what video game it's from. But there's a twist. These clips that I'm going to play for you, are backwards.
Dang,
So
I
you're
knew
gonna
you
have
were
to-
going to say that. Why would you do
Did you?
that?
Because it sounds fun, right? Yeah.
Oh, now we're not going to win.
I
Too hard.
I actually probably have a better chance of winning, honestly. I feel pretty good about this.
Yes.
Okay,
So
well,
I'm
then I
gonna
feel-
write it down.
I'm dyslexic ear holes.
Then I changed my mind. I feel better about it now.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna play, and then what you guys are gonna do is you're both gonna get a chance to respond what game you think it is. So if you want to double up and say, oh yes, it's definitely this game or it's definitely that game, that's fine. But just know that you're both gonna have to lock something in. Okay.
Oh, we both have to agree?
You don't have to agree.
No.
Oh, okay. You have to give a guess, is what you're saying.
Yes, you
Okay.
have to. You have to guess something.
Okay, sorry. I'm not good with rules. So,
Well, here we go. Okay, so here's the first one, okay? And I'm not going to make it any... We tried to do a volume test beforehand, so if it's too low, you just got to go with it.
Okay.
Just know that the podcast listener will be able to hear it at full volume.
Can't wait.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
We have that one. Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, so Super Mario Bros.
yeah, that's what it is. It's
Final
Super
answer?
Mario.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That was
That's
just
correct.
That was a tester one right there.
Yeah,
As soon as I heard
nice,
it, I felt
nice and
better.
easy. Nice and easy.
Okay.
All right, here you go. Here's the second one. And you guys play along at home too.
Oh, no.
We'll give it more of a chance to let you
Yeah,
answer here.
give it, because we got 15 seconds, so I put a lot of work into this.
I'm going to flag us, so don't worry.
Kate looks like she has it.
I got it. Halo.
Matt has
Halo.
never been more confused.
It's Halo.
I'm going to also say Halo because I have no freaking idea. I never played Halo.
You can't copy me.
I have
Well,
to if I know the answer.
if you are very confident, then you let him go first.
Fine, you go
No.
first.
You see how
Kate,
like the game of
Kate,
it? There's
Kate.
like a
Kate, don't you do
Okay.
this to me.
So here's the deal. The
almost skipped
next
my
one. So Matt, you kind of went first on the last one. On the first one, Kate went first on this last one. Matt, you go first on this next one, okay?
Okay, figuring out the
Bullocks.
rules
All right.
as we go.
It's all yeah, absolutely. It's Calvin ball. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go.
I got it.
Matt's got it.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
In reverse,
Kate,
this
we're
one
giving
is
you-
ear piercing.
Maybe I should let Kate go first on this one. Let's let Kate go first because she looks like she doesn't have it.
I don't.
What do you think it is?
Something Zelda.
Something Zelda.
It's not it. Looking at Matt's face, it's not it.
Okay,
Dang it.
Matt,
Whatever.
do you want to swoop in for the
our
steal
friend,
here?
It's our friend Sanic.
It's
the Hedgehog.
Sanic. Sanic the Hedgehog. Yeah.
Fine. You can have
It's
it.
Yeah, specifically, it's Green Zone. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, okay. Erase
All
my
right,
answer.
here-
Clausen cut my answer and put me saying the right
No.
one.
Don't you
It's
dare.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Redacted. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. They're going to kind of get like progressively harder.
No.
Well, joke's on you. Number
Yeah, well,
two is
that's-
hard for me.
Okay, let's go. Go.
I got it.
Kate, it's on the tip of your tongue, Kate. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Kate, you're
Do you
up.
need to hear it again?
It's not going to help. Well, okay, play just a little bit of it again.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Let's go back.
Oh my gosh.
Matt, you got it?
I
You think
thought
you got
I
it?
did. I thought I did. I
You
wanted
think
to
you
say,
did?
Well, I wanted to say Zelda at first. The Legend
Do you?
of.
Okay. Is
But-
that your answer?
No, I think it's Castlevania.
Okay,
I might
what do
be
you think
wrong.
it is?
Ugh, gosh.
This one's
This
really
is interesting.
hard.
This is a hard one. I thought it was
This is
Zelda
interesting.
at first, for sure.
Can't be a Pokemon one. That's what.
If it's Pokemon, I'm way off. I have no idea
Can it
Pokemon
not?
either. It can't be. I told you not to do that
I
to
don't
me.
even have a guess. I don't even have a guess.
Give me something. 3, 2,
Metroid.
1.
Bomberman.
Bomberman. And Matt, what was yours?
It's a Nintendo game.
Specifically?
I'll say Castlevania because I don't think it's Zelda.
Castlevania? Okay. It is Castlevania.
Boom! Yeah! Oh man, I feel good about that one.
Oh,
I
man.
had
Okay.
absolutely nothing. That was really hard.
So we're currently sitting at 4-2 in favor of Matt.
Of course.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
I
I'm
think
ready for the
so.
next one.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Kate,
Kate?
what do you got?
Hey, did you not play these games when you were a kid? How old are you?
No, I didn't ever
99?
play these games. I've never played Castlevania or any of that ever.
I hadn't
Not
either.
even
I just knew you were going to
Sonic.
put it on there. I played Castlevania. I lied.
The look
Let's
on
see.
Kate's face.
What are other games that exist?
Yes. There we go. Let's just start there. Here we go. Yeah, while you're thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that one back for you. You got this, Kate. You got this.
No, I don't. It sounds like something exciting's happening though, but okay, a game that came out that has something exciting happen in it.
That's a good place to start.
Uh,
Come on, Kate.
What does it sound
I'm
like? What
trying
does
to
it
make this
sound
interesting for the viewer. It sounds like Pokemon.
They're watching us?
like? You want to go with Pokemon?
I'll go with Pokemon because I can't.
I'm
think
gonna
of anything.
say Zelda for this one.
Yeah, you're gonna be right, and I will be wrong, and I will lose.
But Excite Bike was my next choice.
Matt is correct. It is Legend of Zelda.
What? Where does that happen in it?
I told you, that's the main theme.
That's the main theme, bro.
No,
Yeah, it's the main
not.
theme.
Don't you?
Yes, it is.
Come on, it's backwards.
Is
Yeah,
it sped
yeah.
up?
Don't think of it.
Did you speed it up?
backwards. No.
No, you had to listen to that.
Yeah. I tried for
Okay.
these not to pick like very iconic sections so that
See,
you weren't
that's
like,
why I
oh,
didn't
no
know.
doi.
That's why
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay, here we
Keep
go.
going.
Are you
Come
ready?
on,
Are you ready for our first twist?
no.
Okay, cool. Me too. Here we go.
I'm ready.
That's cool sounding. I don't know what it is.
It's dope, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so you said it's a twist.
It's less recognizable.
Okay, then I won't get it.
This is Streets of Rage.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. You want to? Okay. Streets of Rage.
I feel like it's a fighting game. I just don't know which one.
Okay. This is your comeback right here.
No, it's not.
Oh, great! It's wrong.
But is there a possible comeback? Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who knows? I'm a great game show host.
Undertale.
Undertale. Okay.
Who slammed that door?
Not
That
me.
yeah, that's my daughter. Don't worry, we'll fix it in post, or we won't. One of the. We're a professional podcast, so you are both wrong. It's Battletoads.
How would I know
I wouldn't
that?
have
You
gotten
know
that one.
that I've never
I
played
haven't. It's
Battletoads.
been many moons since I played that game.
Okay, so we're still sitting. We're at 5-2 now.
Okay.
Just get everybody caught up.
There's
Matt's
no
Matt's
comeback
5,
for
Kate's
me.
2. Yeah,
It's
there's plenty of time. Don't worry about it.
No, it's
okay. This is a game I know for a fact you have both played. All right.
Red Dead.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal Crossing.
Whoa. Kate Katawaki didn't even wait for it to be over.
No,
Look how
because
much...
I know the vibe. I know the vibe.
This is a vibe
right, so
for
I'm-
sure.
Matt
I'm
also
gonna
gets
give-
it though, so it doesn't.
I'm gonna give you the point and not Matt the point.
Yeah!
Because I feel,
I'm
like Matt,
half a second behind.
I feel like Matt was piggybacking off of that. You were very
No,
confident.
I knew it.
Once you said it, Matt was like, "Oh, of course it is."
Like, of
I
course
was
it is.
saying at the same time my mouth is opening. Survey says, yeah.
Survey says
Redacted.
I get the point because it's a pity point. So do you want a
It's a-
pity
it's-
point or no?
It's
I'll
100%
take
a
one.
pity point.
Do you want a pity point? You already
Yeah.
have
He
a
doesn't
bunch.
need it. You can bank it for later. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. If you know it, just hold on to it.
I got it.
Kate, do you know?
Is it Skyrim?
Matt?
Also Skyrim, yes.
It is Skyrim.
Oh my gosh, I'm making a freaking
Dovahkiin.
comeback. Oh boy.
I said I knew it before you did. I was
It doesn't
giving you a chance.
matter, just the
How do
fact
these
that I
rules
got
work
it.
here?
No.
Do I blurt it out or like what do I say? I'd say yes.
No, you get the point too, but I'm saying is I finally got one right. It doesn't matter that I'm still losing to you. I got one
true.
and I'm very proud of myself for doing
I
the
feel-
right thing, okay?
I feel fine with how you're doing, but I just want to know if I'm getting points here or not.
Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. Ooh-wee.
Yoshi's Island.
Yo!
Yeah,
Let's
that's good.
go!
Good job.
Matt, I thought that was going to be you, man. I thought that was going to be you.
I maybe would have gotten there eventually. I just wasn't there yet.
Well, why doesn't he get to say it? If he was going to guess it, why doesn't he get to say it?
Because you're coming in so confident, Kate, and I have
Oh.
to change the rules as the game goes on or it's not fun.
Because I
have
was
to.
losing so terribly.
Then do I
If,
just
if
look
we
the
were
answer out?
if we were in it was Super Mario Bros 2. So if we were in like physical space together, there would be a buzzer. But we have internet delay that I didn't want to work with. So okay, here we go. So just to catch everybody up, it's 6-5 in favor of Matt. Don't freaking call it a
This is-
comeback, okay?
This is rigged.
It is rigged,
Well,
but that's okay.
We'll
This
see.
counts as a victory.
Because it's
We'll see. All right, here we go.
So the I don't think
God
I've played
of
this game
War.
before.
Is it God of War?
It is God of War. Matt, you
played
have
enough.
played.
I haven't
You
played it
played
enough.
for hours.
No,
You
not
didn't
that
like
long.
it, but it didn't mean you didn't play it.
God.
No, this is it. This was the newest God of War.
I
This
didn't
game
play
is
this.
Hey,
so
guys.
hard. I feel really good about getting things right. And now it's not even I'm not even trying
It's-
to win. I just want to get things right for my own self.
Well, you could win. It is all tied up. It is 6
Look
to
at Matt's
6.
face. There's
Matt's so
I'm
bummed.
no.
right
The more we go on, the less chance I'm going to have to get one right.
That's
I know.
not true.
I know the early. Oh, it absolutely is true.
Don't
Okay.
say that.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh,
Zelda 2.
Oh, Matt coming in clutch.
Yeah,
Oh, that was right.
I had nothing.
That was right.
I had nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Matt 7, Kate 6. I have one left. This one has to be worth 2 points.
Okay.
Okay, so it's all or nothing here.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I think so.
It could not have come down to like a better way to end this.
Well, I mean, it's rigged. So.
We'll see about
Well,
this.
you're not wrong.
Spider-Man? Is it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man!
Was it? Oh, I didn't get that one. That was too quick.
It was the
Yes. Yes. Hey, final score. Kate 8, Matt 7.
Asterix.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine that there's an asterisk. I'm fine. That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It was very challenging. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Wow. Nowhere to go but the same.
Or lower. Yeah, absolutely.
Or lower, yeah.
Or lower.
I
Wow.
did. I don't know what happened to it. I had the Red Dead one. I guess I didn't queue it up, but
That was a whirlwind.
I did have the Red Dead theme. Yeah.
We probably
Hey, you
wouldn't
guys
have
did
even got it.
great.
You probably wouldn't have.
You guys
no.
did fantastic. Congratulations. I'm gonna try. Maybe we'll upload these to a public drive or something like that, so that you guys can test your friends.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, why not?
You could call it that. Test your friends.
Test your friends.
There's the name.
Hey, there's the name of the game. Test your friends.
Test your friends.
Instead of test your might, it's like test your friends.
Test your
It's like,
friends.
you don't know games.
You don't know Jack.
You don't
Jack.
know.
You don't know games.
Well, I hope you
Jack.
guys enjoyed that. Maybe we'll do some more of that stuff going forward. A lot of the things that we're doing with free play this season are pretty free form, that we're just trying to have like a good time and start some conversations and get things going. So if we come up with some more of that stuff, whether it's myself or Matt or Kate, we'll share it with you guys, and we'll see if you guys can learn or if you guys can guess the things that some people know, question mark. Nobody really listens to them backwards. So some of those ones are pretty tough. Like Matt, I knew you were going to get the Legend of Zelda Electric Boogaloo. I knew that one was going to be yours. Because
Thank you.
whenever that weird like second part hits, like no other game uses that except for
It's true.
Legend of Zelda 2. I almost said Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening to another game.
Link is still asleep because that game's
Yep.
whack.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, today's episode is sponsored right there into your ear holes by a really great, probably the best podcast out there, Church Nerds. It is a back row morning show. It's brought to you by LTN and also Back Row Radio. And it has like two of the best hosts that you guys will ever hear in your entire life. And I'm going to let you guys talk about how good the hosts are for just a second.
I know them, and they can speak really well, and they
One of
tell
the
stories.
hosts is much better than the other host,
And
everyone knows it.
Yep,
Okay.
it's true.
That's what I have to say about the hosts. Okay, now tell who the hosts are.
The hosts are my lovely wife, Anna Stallcup, and myself. And we all know which one's the better one. It's
Yeah,
obviously
just work it
Anna.
out. Work it out.
For sure, yeah. Spoiler alert, it's not me. But what we do is we sit down, and every Friday we do it. Well, it's all pre-recorded for us, but it airs every Friday on backrowradio.com, and you can head on over there and listen to it. But we sit down and we talk about the intersection between like church culture and nerd culture, and how they can not just intersect like really harshly, but how we can kind of get along and start the conversation. So Hey, be sure to check us out. We also post it on lovethynerd.com. Every Friday, we'll go ahead and post an episode that we have, so you can check it out there as well. But if nothing else, like Matt can tell you, just listen to the intro music. Like,
it's baller.
that's where it is. Yeah,
Yep.
It's pretty fun. So, but we just want to make sure that you guys are hanging out. This is us like branching out of Love Thy Nerd into another area. So it kind of allows us to cross-pollinate a little bit, and hopefully you like it. I will tell you, it's real heavy on the Christian content. So if you're not interested in that, keep walking to the next podcast.
Keep walking,
But-
bro.
If you are interested in any of that stuff, hey, check us out. That's the Church Nerds podcast. And you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, all that good stuff. I say iTunes. You can't find anything on iTunes anymore. You got to go to Apple Podcasts. Like,
There it is.
moved everything over.
Whatever. Don't even.
Whatever. We'll have the link in the show notes and all that stuff, so don't worry about it. But hey, check us out, Church Nerds, part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network, and also a Back Row Radio podcast. So hit us up. Hey, Kate, what the heck have you been playing?
Well, as you know, and I talked about earlier, I went into the wilderness, and one of my favorite things.
Does it count as wilderness? I'm legitimate question.
Yes, it is. It's considered literally a wilderness area.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
So, yeah, because sometimes you can't camp in wilderness because, you're not
For
allowed
those
to.
city folk.
The city folk. But anyways, one of my favorite things to do in the wilderness is to play my Switch. And I play my Switch on every trip in the wilderness, in different wilderness settings, outside, camping trips. And let me tell you, it is a luxury. And I'm so glad
They
that
call
I
that
have it.
glamping right there. That's glamping at its finest.
Yeah.
Glamping. I know, but I didn't have a charger, so I had to be very careful with how I,
Oh,
how I
not
spent
even
it.
you not bring a car charger?
I didn't know that was a thing, so
It
dumb
is.
me, and I didn't have anything to charge it with, so but I played Stardew Valley in the wilderness.
Okay.
Made a lot of money in the game, not real life, sadly.
Well, if you're one of those mines,
I-
you'd have made money, but never mind.
That's true.
I know, but I got a lot of things going in Stardew. Got my animals, got my 2 breweries, one for ancient fruit, one for hops.
Yeah.
Got the
It's gotta
money
have your
going.
hops.
That's good.
Got the money going, and I'm just expanding my farmland, and it's really satisfying. I can make a ton of money in cranberries this fall, so just get ready for it. I'm excited.
I
First
love that
harvest is
You're
coming
planning
up.
that out.
First harvest is
I just
coming
love
up.
that.
You got to plan it out, otherwise your farm
Well-
could get wrecked. So I like my farm,
wrecked farm.
to be really functional and be making me a lot of money, because that gold clock's not going to buy itself.
Still
I don't
going
think
for
I'll,
it.
I don't think I'll ever get it, to be honest. Steven asked me about it while we were in the wilderness about the clock, and I said, honestly, I don't think it's going to happen for me.
Pipe
It's
dream.
the kind of thing that happens for
great
other
guy.
people, not for me. So
I
then-
would wager to say that Anna's closer than you are.
I would say that as well.
Probably.
Anna has way more hours in this game than me. So
That's
it's
probably true, yeah.
It's true. So props to Anna. I'm really proud of her.
Yep.
Also, Steven wanted to play Mario Kart on the Switch. So we were in our tent because it was too dark and scary and cold outside. So we went in our tent and set up the Switch leaning against the back of the tent and had the little controllers right there. And it was pretty fun.
Who won?
We did. Oh. I think I won 2 Grand Prix and he won 1. And we
Okay.
played on the slowest settings so that we would have fun.
50cc.
And that we would win. So it was rigged as well as the game that we just played. And Steven had a lot.
I'm 150 or mirror. I have to play on that.
Wow.
Or else it's not fun for me.
Yeah. Well, I also said to Steven, because he was trying to figure out who he should pick, and I said, Bubba says that Dry Bones is the best person.
He really
Bones,
is.
yep.
And Steven didn't go for it. He picked
Okay,
someone
well,
else.
his funeral.
I was Koopa Troopa for always until Dry Bones became available. But he's like Koopa Troopa with more weight, and I'm about that.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have to go and check. I can't remember. I think in the Wii version they were the same weight class.
They were the same.
But-
Well, okay. In this
Yeah.
version, Dry
Oh,
Bones
the
heavier,
same
and you need that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I played as Isabel and rode a dope AF little jet bike, and I was killing it.
Of course you did. Animal
I was
Crossing.
killing it.
Yep.
I was killing it. And, she's like, whenever you go off the jumps and stuff, she talks in that Animal Crossing voice.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
It was
last
great.
week we were ASMR, and this week.
Yeah,
You
it was
gotta go back
great.
to that on.
And I'm
Thanks.
excited for the new Animal Crossing game coming in March. And
So is Matt.
And I already know what
Yeah,
I'm going to name
the
my
30th.
island. And I told Matt what I was going to name my island so he wouldn't name it the same thing.
Oh,
And
I
we're
already have
good.
my name, so we're good.
He already has his name, and I already have my name. So
I had somebody, my buddy Lane Malikian, he sent me a text, and he was like, "Hey, I'm in on Animal Crossing." And
good.
yeah, I mean, like the text he sent wasn't even like super convincing of why he would be in on it, but
Hey, I'm
He
in,
was
man.
trying
You
to
in? Bye-bye.
convince himself by texting you that he was in.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like I'm probably gonna get it.
I don't
We
see you liking it.
I think
Anna will
we
like
just-
it though.
We just have to though, because we all have to have a game where we can come together and play.
Yeah.
Bubba's gonna give up early on. I forecast it.
Oh, this is the text he sent me. He said, Animal Crossing is a wildly successful franchise because it fulfills the millennial fantasy of owning a house with a yard and having friends.
I'm in, bro.
Yeah.
I
And that's
love
what
it.
he said. His text was, I'm sold. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Those are all good
thank you.
reasons right there.
Thank you, Animal Crossing, for allowing every millennial to live their best life now.
Yeah. So the other game that I played is School, which you might say that's not a game. Well, to me it is. And
Well, it's a very expensive game.
it's a very expensive game, and the goal
A
is
lot of
to get
microtransactions.
as high of a grade as possible. And I didn't think it was possible that I would get an A in this class, and right now it's a possibility. So
It's still possible. Probable? Meh.
it's very possible, which would be a huge accomplishment for me to have an A in this class that I hate. So anybody
you do you,
knows
Kate.
knows advanced statistics for psychology, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of numbers, and I don't care about any of them except my grade.
As far as I'm concerned, they are all advanced. Yeah.
It's fine.
And also
I'm-
70% of statistics are made up on the spot. So you go ahead and,
That is also true. That's
you go ahead
that's
and
why
pay for that class.
That's why you need some really good ways of testing. You need statistical significance. You need some two-way ANOVAs to test if you have more than one independent variable. It just gets complicated.
Matt, are you just going to sit there and let her talk to you like that?
He's
I'm
not listening.
sorry. I was
He's
doing
looking
some
at something else.
research. I
What
was
were you
making sure.
researching?
Dry Bones is a very heavy character in Mario Kart 8. So
He's very heavy?
Yep, according to IGN
Like he's like-
Mario Kart 8 wiki. I know. I was actually
He's
surprised.
Bowser
because
level?
He is Bowser level. Yeah.
Well,
King Boo is
you know
heavy.
what?
King Boo is heavy. Mario is heavy, and
Mario.
Then I guess-
Wow.
sorry,
He doesn't
Metal
look that
Mario.
heavy.
Metal Mario.
Oh.
He goes into the large category technically. So
Well, that
Well, I'll have
makes
to
a
tell
lot
Steven.
of sense now.
I'll have
I'm
to let
actually
Steven know.
super surprised. I thought he was more medium because we know that Koopa
He was-
Troopa is light.
Yeah, I mean, that's what his category was in Mario Kart Wii, and that's why you could just whip around the track with him on a bullet bike. This one, he just slides everywhere. It makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, there it is.
Anyways. Now,
Yeah.
after that revelation, what have you been playing, Matthew?
Well, that's all I want to play now.
He's playing Wiki Leagues right now.
No, Aaron and I have been doing this thing. I think I mentioned it before. The kids have school on Fridays, their homeschool co-op thing. So we go and drop them off, and then we go to the Y and we drop Penny off in childcare, and then we play a game in the cafe,
Let's go.
lobby, whatever they call it, lobby. So and then we'll go swimming with Penny. We don't leave her, back there forever. We just kind of want to have some time
You
to
pick
play
her
a
up
game, hang
Tuesday,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
my
So
gosh.
this week we played Cartographers, which I have several plays of that this year. It's one of those games where you can just, I don't know, it's an easy play. You've played Welcome to, Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
Same vein. Like, it's a flip and right. You're flipping cards, you make the choice, you color it in. And you have, the only real interaction between players is there's one goblin monster card that can appear. When that happens, you pass your map to whatever way it tells you to pass it, and they get to draw the goblins onto your map.
Okay.
And then for every open
Oh,
space
that's
next
right. You
to a
said it was
goblin,
like a dirty,
yeah,
like it has like a, I forget what it's called, like underhanded actions.
Very, very few, and that's the only one. And every open space next to one of your monster or goblin squares is a -1 point. So you still usually have time to kind of like go in and fill out next to it. But there's certain conditions about how you get points each round. So we were able to play that. I've also been playing with Ryan and Ryan Star Wars Imperial Assault because Ryan picked up the Jabba expansion, the Hutt's something or other, Jabba's Crime World, Disneyland.
Seems legit.
Whatever. You're working for Jabba, and it's one of the ones where you continue to work with the app on your iPad or other tablet of your choice, not Apple. Maybe. Yeah, and this one...
You said that like Apple was our sponsor, and we couldn't say Android
Sorry,
tablet.
Apple. they have a tablet?
They're not listening, don't worry.
Maybe. You just got flagged again. But it's super fun. This one, like, I feel like there's a lot more choices in this one, like whether or not you want to continue to help Jabba or kind of continue to get under, like, in his good graces. So, because he's holding some people captive. I'm trying not to, like, spoil too much here. But you're trying to, like, not just go right for Jabba and get your people back because you're not sure if he's going to kill him or not. So it's been a lot of fun. I am a Mandalorian type character. I'm the daughter of a Mandalorian.
Of course you are.
I had to be. So I played the Mandalorian soundtrack the entire time we played, and it was dope.
Did you have Penny in like a capsule right next
I had
to you?
I had her in a floating stroller. So
good.
And by floating, I was just holding it and having her reach her hand out.
Oh my gosh.
But
Did you give her a gear shifter to play with?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just tossed a little ball. But it's been a lot of fun. I think this one's kind of winding down. We have one more that he had picked up as well, which is the Hoth expansion. This one's cool because we have a little Boba Fett that we bought separately that I don't know, you haven't played Imperial Assault, right? So there's 1 billion expansions. There are only probably like 3 or 4 that can be played with the app. But whatever else you have bought, you go into the app and you say, I've purchased, Boba Fett single pack. I've purchased Han single pack, Chewbacca single pack. So because of whatever you have, the app can incorporate that into the game. Like, okay, well, you're here and now you have an ally and it's Han Solo and you get to use him as part of your team. So
Fancy.
You can have, they have so many single packs. It's like, there's no way we could have them all. I probably have 5 like individual characters that I've purchased, and we have the base set and then the 2 expansions, and we are only at like 32% of everything that they've made.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. So there's just no way we'd have everything. And finally, I lived up to my end of the deal, and I have gone through the tutorial on the Red Dead Online.
Oh,
My character is made. I did one online horse roundup with some randos, and then I said, well, I'm ready to get this free play
I stopped
posse gang.
at the randos. Okay, I stopped.
I almost did, but I powered through because I knew that when the time came, I wanted to be ready. And that whole thing was so easy.
Well, I thought that you wanted me to stop there so we would do it together.
No.
No?
You go there, you get off that slow horse that they gave you in the beginning, and whatever horse you round up, you get to keep. So
pick a good one.
Spoiler alert. Yep.
Duly noted.
I still have to boot it.
Well.
The horse? Don't, man. Those horses like boot you right back.
No. Like the game. I have to boot the game up.
You
Past the start screen. Yeah.
You got to turn off your PS4 and then turn it back on.
Back on,
Oh my goodness.
I think it's off right now.
I'll be the judge of
Let
that.
me look on the app and see.
So I still want us to like, I don't know, like we have some camera equipment coming here that I don't know how it will work out eventually, but I would say within hopefully the next month or less, this is something that we can do. Of us. I don't know what a live stream looks like. I would need Bubba to tell me how to do it.
Or set it up for us.
We're gonna get similar things, so we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out together. So
And by similar, I mean the exact same things. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And that's why
it's gonna be fun.
Bubs?
So Matt and I have been watching Lego Masters.
Not together, unfortunately.
Not together. I mean, but we have been watching. We probably could.
I popped the popcorn. You weren't here, man. What's going on?
Well, joke's on you because we also had popcorn.
Oh, shoot.
So I said it last week, and I've said it to anybody who will listen to me. This is the best reality television show out there, and this week only furthered that for me. And if you were to
Agreed.
take out Will Arnett and replace him with anybody else, my opinion would change. It might still be a good show, but it wouldn't be the best. Will Arnett is the reason this is the best reality television show, because he freaking makes it.
That part, I don't want to
100%
spoil
makes
too
it.
much. Like the part where he's talking, Blossom, what's her name? Line. She was on the show.
Mayim, yeah.
Yeah. And he started talking to her like they were off camera. And she's like, oh, are we going to do that when we come back on? He's like, oh, we're going right now. And she's like, what?
Yeah. Are we rolling right now? Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was so
That's
good.
really awesome.
It really is like they either really rehearse this stuff or they allow them to riff. They start rolling before the people even come in, like the contestants even come in. And it's just so great because you just catch like conversation, and they may let Will Arnett know that they're rolling, but they don't tell anybody else. And so like the conversations that they have, they're not deep, whatever. It's just hilarious because it's so behind the scenes. It's just great.
Yeah.
It's so
Kate, have
good.
you watched it?
Have I watched it?
Yeah.
No, I've been in the wilderness.
I don't care. You have a Switch with Hulu.
It's true, yeah.
There's no internet. How would I watch Hulu?
You download it, don't you? Can you do, you do it in Hulu?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, battery.
I
I
only
gotcha.
use my Switch for games, so I
Well,
wouldn't know.
I'm
fair.
looking forward to this week's already. Bubba,
Already?
has your opinion changed with that couple that I
No.
thought that okay, let's make sure we're talking about the same couple here. Who did you not enjoy the first episode?
It was the two that were paired up from the Lego community.
What?
So it was so they made the two that were paired up from the Lego community. They keep saying, "Oh, it's a guy and a girl," and they were like, "Oh, we are from the Lego community," and he looked her dead in the eyes and was like, "I don't think you understand Lego."
Oh, okay. You
Who
didn't
are
like
you
them.
talking about?
I was
Boom
talking
roasted.
about the newlyweds.
No. See, I think that they're fine.
No, they drove me crazy. They spent 6
Why?
hours. They spent 6 hours that first episode planning it out. And they're like, "Well, I don't know. I just want to get this perfect." And we're like, "Just start."
And
You've
still
built
made
nothing.
a
You've
bomb
built
Ferris
nothing.
wheel.
No, I was
Wow.
annoyed with them. But the second episode, no, not them. I'm talking about the egg drop one. The egg drop
Oh,
farm one.
yeah. You're right. Yeah. No, I was thinking of the same people. I was thinking the same
No.
people. I
Egg
just I got the build wrong.
Yeah. Well, they made
I
a
thought
really
the egg
cool
drop
one.
was pretty dope.
The second episode, I had no issues with them. Theirs like destroyed everyone else's.
Oh
I
my
thought,
goodness.
like,
Yes.
They like
Such a cool build.
yeah. So I don't want to spoil
Such a
too
cool
much. If
build.
you have not seen this show, it's on Hulu or it's on Fox on Wednesdays at 9 Eastern time.
I just watch on YouTube TV. Like,
Or if you have YouTube TV.
there's really no end to the places that you could get it. But if you have the opportunity, watch Lego Masters. It is a masterpiece in reality television.
Lego
and
dumb.
it's because of Will Arnett. He's so good. You can tell he loves what he does.
Yep.
Aw, that's
absolutely.
nice. At least.
Yeah. So yeah, watch Lego Masters episode 2. And I also watched a full season of Survivor in a day and a half.
Increíble.
I mean, I gorged on it. It's not fair to even call it a binge. It's just not, because I gorged on it. I just sat down. They're easy. They're like, most of them are pretty quick once you cut all the commercials and all that stuff. But it's because of freaking Drew and Jen, their podcast. They were like, "Oh, hey, Survivor's awesome. You should start." They had me start on, I think it was season 11, the Guatemala
Wow.
one, and it's the one where they introduced the hidden immunity idol, and I couldn't get enough of that show. Like, I literally want to sit down and watch all of it straight through. But what I ended up doing was watching just that one season, and then I went ahead and fast forward to the new season, and I watched the first episode, and it's so good. It's different. The new season is different because it's called Winners at War, and so it's all people that have won over the past 20 years. So
Jeez.
it's like immediately the game is afoot. Like, nobody's hanging around and just, "Oh, it's so nice to be here." it's like alliance, who we voting off, what's going on. You know, it's crazy. Especially coming off of, I think the one that I watched was like old school kind of Survivor, like maybe like in the transition period between old school and new school Survivor. Drew and Jen could catch you up on all that, and go listen to their podcast. I think they finally decided that it's Jen and Drew Talk Survivor. That's their podcast name. So I'll make a note to have the info in the stuff. But anyway, watched it through. I'm excited to see what happens this week. That was it was like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that for the first episode. It was just crazy.
Wow.
But it was worth it. Like the whole thing was great. I loved it. And also, I haven't played any games. I was like racking my brain. I think I played maybe 3 matches of Killer Queen Black. And if you haven't played Killer Queen Black, go play it. It's a dope arcade game that you can get on the Switch now. But other than that, I haven't really played a whole lot of games. I've been really like LTN busy lately, like talking to people and getting stuff going and really getting the ball rolling. A lot of stuff that you will see the benefit of in the coming weeks and months. But I have also been watching 30 Rock, and man, I miss that show. I miss it so bad. Anna and I were like, well, what show do we want to watch? We could watch The Office, for the 130th time, or we could go back and watch one that we miss, which is 30 Rock. And I so totally missed it. You can go, if you have Amazon Prime, it's on Amazon Prime. Go watch it on Prime Video.
It's so great. And you can see a lot of what they did in 30 Rock, they did in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, like similar type of humor. Like,
yes. Well, you can thank Tina Fey for that.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that really is the flavor. It's Tina Fey. She is a comical genius. And I was talking with Anna because the first 2 episodes, I thought I was going to pee my pants. I really did. I mean, just straight. I got back into the flow of things. I was laughing at everything they said.
Flow,
like it was just,
the flow,
I am a Jedi. Like it just, everything is so good. It's so good.
Well,
and
maybe
Anna
after The
was trying to
Expanse, I'll
sleep.
go back and watch it.
Well,
That's right,
so this is
The
the only thing.
Expanse.
This is the only thing that's staving me off from The Expanse, because I can't watch all of Survivor and like 30 Rock and The Expanse. I can't do all of it.
You gotta
just
pick and choose.
you already know 30 Rock. Just watch a few 4 seasons of The Expanse and catch up. You're fine.
Well,
Force.
and so I have Apple TV Plus, and we've talked about all the mess that's on there.
I know.
A lot of that stuff has slowed down, but they just added Mythic Quest, I think is what it's called, and it's a nerdy show. Like it's straight up and down like D&D, or maybe
I
like
saw the
maybe like
advertisement
online
for that
video game
at
stuff.
South.
Well, I wanted you and I to go watch that, and then we just got busy. So
That sounds like us.
yeah, right. But anyway, so I have so many things to do, but I mean, dude, Expanse, I cannot even tell you how high it is on my list. It just
watch
I wanna
one
be-
episode tonight, okay?
But here's the deal. Okay, done. I want to be invested in it. With 30 Rock, I can have it
know.
on in the background. It's The Office,
Yep.
where some of the stuff is like situational. Like I have to see it to be able to understand what it is that Liz Lemon is talking about and all sorts of stuff. But most of it is just like The Office. The jokes just carry. So with Expanse, I don't know. Like I feel like I need to like sit down and like experience it. I also want to watch Picard, but your boy's not paying for CBS Access, so I guess I'll watch it somewhere else later. Or if somebody wants to let me borrow their code, I'll do that too. But yes, those are some of the things that I've been doing. Matt, we got some games in that we need to play. I got 2 copies of Beasts of Balance in because it was 20.
I was so close to pulling the trigger. I guess I still probably can.
Do it. If you're gonna do it, get the one that has the battle pack in it. The one that I got was just the regular one. Here's what happened. I figured out because I did a little bit of research today. So Sensible Object actually got bought out last year, like June-ish of last year, 2019. And I was like, well, who did they get bought out by? They got bought out by Niantic. So
Whoa,
if
that's
that sounds
surprising.
familiar, that's like Pokemon Go. Like that's Niantic. Okay. We also got a buddy of ours. You may know him, a little guy by the name of Nate Chatelier, and he is working with Niantic with his other company, Nerd Ninjas. They're developing a game that you guys are going to love. I'm not cleared to talk about it yet, but you guys are going to love it whenever it does hit. It is something that you're familiar with in the Niantic world realm. So hopefully that kind of whets your appetite and gets you interested in that. But anyway, basically what happened is Niantic bought them and then like shut them down in October. And so they're liquidating all of this stuff. And so what I paid over $100 for, you guys can get for $25. Which, it's a great game. It really is. It's fantastic. It is my number one favorite game of all time. It really sucks that it's not supported anymore. But it's it's good to know that Niantic bought it. Like if they wanted to do something with it, they could do something with it. But it sounds to me like they're not gonna if they're liquidating all the assets.
I'm sorry. Which one am I getting now? I'm getting the one with what?
Get the one that says Battles.
Battles Edition.
Battles Edition. That's the one you want.
It's $5 more.
Yep. It's gonna come with extra beasts. And I think it even comes with the Omni Beast, which is a big deal. And it's even going to come with the battle cards. So instead of just stack them up, you can actually do some dastardly things to your friends and family. So,
well, how dare you?
Yep. But I got 2 of them, so we're going to give them away to a friend of ours that they really love it. Their kids are always asking to play the game. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one. Probably give it away. I don't know. I don't need... I've had 5 copies of that game. I don't need 5 copies, so I'm just gonna give them away.
I had $25 in Amazon credit, so now I'm just gonna
boom roasted. Well, that's some of the stuff that we've been doing. That's in the nerdy realm. Be sure to check us out. Hit us up on Twitter at Freeplay Podcast. Like I said, Kate's gonna be posting some stuff there, some sweet bounties, and other things random throughout the week. Hopefully between now and next week. Next week, we are doing our Ask Us Anything, our AUA, and we have some great stuff. We just ran out of time. That's all that happened here, guys.
Yep.
We have a lot of great questions that we're excited to answer, and you guys did not disappoint, not even in the slightest. But we will get to those next week right here on Free Play Podcast. And that's going to do it for this episode 79 of the Free Play Podcast, right here on Season 3. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, not iTunes, because it doesn't really exist anymore. Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, and radio.com. Anywhere else you can drop an RSS feed or any aggregator that you use, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you cannot find us where you listen to podcasts, then please just let me know. Send me an email, bubba@lovethynerd.com, and I would love to get back to you and kind of figure out how we can get what we're doing into your ear holes. And if you're not already a part of the Love Thy Nerd Facebook group, just do it. Head on over to lovethynerd.com/community. You can get to it there. Or you can search for Love Thy Nerd Community on Facebook. You're going to find 2 things. You're going to see our page. Go ahead and like that. And then request to join our community. Simple question. What's up, nerd? I have let ridiculous people in before just because they answered that question. The ceiling was one of the most recent ones.
That's awesome.
Every middle schooler I have ever talked to has said that when I ask them what's up. So, hey, I don't care, just so long as you answer it, because what that does is it forces you to read the community guidelines, just so you know what to expect when coming into our LTN community. So be sure to do that. And you can also find us, Love Thy Nerd, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, at Love Thy Nerd. And really, like I said, be sure to follow us at Freeplay Podcast on Twitter as well. Hey guys, once again, I'm Bubba Stallcup.
I'm Matt Warmbier.
I'm Kate Katawaki.
I'm confused. And for our cut man, Jonathan Clausen, we'll catch you next week. And remember, Jesus loves you, nerds.
You have been listening to the Free Play Podcast with Bubba Stallcup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network. Be sure to rate and review the show and share on all the social media.